Good morning, good people. It's Father Brandon Berg, San Antonio, Texas. I've been a Capuchin for 10 years and a priest for 2 years. What's your attitude? What's the attitude of a saint, especially a great saint? Someone like the Holy Apostle, St. Paul. And we know that he suffered a lot. And many of his sufferings were based on his love for Christ and his attempts, his successes and failures at bringing Christ to other people, both Gentile and Jew alike. You can read about those sufferings in his second letter to the Corinthians, especially chapter 11. Danger from rivers, danger from robbers, danger from my own people, danger in the wilderness, danger at sea, danger from false brethren, in toil and hardships, through many a sleepless night, and hunger and thirst, without food and cold and exposure. It goes on and on. But did St. Paul merely put up with these hardships, or did he actually learn to rejoice in them? Have something given to him by Jesus that are of great honor and great value and great worth? If we turn to the writings of St. John Chrysostom, he helps us understand this attitude of St. Paul. Thus, amid the traps set for him by his enemies, with exultant heart, he turned their every attack into a victory for himself. Constantly beaten, abused, and cursed, he boasted of it as though he were celebrating a triumphal procession and taking home trophies, and offered thanks to God for it all. This is why he was far more eager for the shameful abuse that his zeal in preaching brought upon him than we are for the most pleasing honors. St. Paul was more eager for death than we are for life. St. Paul was more eager for poverty than we are for wealth. St. Paul yearned for toil far more than others yearn for rest after toil. And I quote St. John Chrysostom. This is from the Office of Readings from the Breviary on January 25th. What an attitude. What an attitude of St. Paul to use all his energy to share Christ with anyone he met. And not just to put up with sufferings, but to give thanks to God for all of it. To be more ready to suffer for Christ than to be willing to receive the good things and comforts of this world. My friends, that's a far out attitude. It doesn't come naturally. So we need the grace of God to help us and the intercession of St. Paul to pray for us. My good friends, Capuchins are praying for you. Please pray for us. God bless.